In the untimely event of a family member's death, especially a younger member of the family, you'll most likely need a court order for some part of dealing with her estate. My name is John. 15 months ago, my 38-year-old brother Yali died without any paperwork. And by that I mean no will, no power of attorney, no medical directives, nothing. We had to get a court order to deal with some of that stuff. The question is, how do you get a court order? What is a court order? And who can help you get a court order? Those questions languished in our family for 11 months, and things dragged by. I had the fear and suspicion that we were going to need a lawyer to write up something and stand before a judge or do some sort of drawn-out mess. Here's exactly how it works, and here's exactly how I did it, at least in the state of New Mexico. I wrote to the probate judge in town, since town is relatively small, and she actually wrote back that day. And I wrote to her because something on the county webpage said that she dealt with estate-related issues. So I wrote to her and asked her how I go about getting a court order. And what she said I needed to do was to contact the clerk of the court in the county in which my brother had died. So I looked up on the internet and found the Bernalillo County Probate Court's clerk's email address. That's a little mouthful. Anyway, so I emailed her and said, I'm interested in getting a court order that gives me legal rights to my brother's medical records. What do I need to do? She responded back about 10 minutes later with some forms, and they were basic forms that asked who I was, what my relationship was to the decedent, my address, stuff like that. And then I sent that back to her, and this was in Thursday afternoon. On Friday morning, she called me and asked if I was looking for specifically medical stuff or if I wanted financial stuff too. Now, keep in mind, this court order is going to be the thing that's going to give you access to post office boxes and mail and stuff like that, as well as banking records, I guess. In our case, we wanted some of my brother's medical records. A lot of the stuff, because of HIPAA, you won't be able to get access to a lot of stuff without a court order. Anyway, going back, I told the clerk all I needed was a court order for the medical stuff. So she said, fair enough, fill out this additional form, which she sent to me. I sent it back. She said, when it's on the docket, you will get a phone call from the lady who takes the payment. And so we hung up, and Monday morning, I received a phone call from the lady who takes payment saying that my request for a court order was going to go through that day and to pay. And I think I paid $30. At about noon, my paperwork went before a judge who signed off on it. And by about 2, everything had been recorded. I think it went in the mail shortly thereafter. I received a copy of it the next day. So from not knowing anything on Thursday to having the court order in my hand on Tuesday, it was a pretty straightforward process. No need to get a lawyer involved, as I feared. No need to stand in front of a court or a judge in another county far away. Just some paperwork that you were able to get emailed to you as a PDF file. And that's about it, at least as far as my experience goes. If you have any questions related to how to get a court order to help with the paperwork for a decedent, by all means, please feel free to reach out to me, and I make a point of especially answering these kind of questions, because this is kind of serious stuff. So, yeah. If you have any questions, like I said, let me know, and we'll talk to you later. John out. Bye.